Hello everyone, Sides Pyro 7 here, and today I will be reviewing Mattel's Jurassic World Dino Trackers Danger Pack Dakosaurus. So before we get too far, not a whole lot of information, but more so that like zoos and museums and whatnot don't really have animatronic dinosaurs at this time of year, so I'm going to be posting a couple dinosaur review videos throughout now up until about March or April. Not a whole lot, just enough to fill the gap between uploads with the animatronics and whatnot, so yeah, that's really about it. But anyway, this is a pretty good animal. I have revised my scaling process in terms of I wouldn't really call this medium anywhere, I'd call this small size, and I'll make a video about my scaling process sometime soon. But this is like a small size animal, pretty good, fits pretty well in the hand. The details are pretty nice, flippers are pretty well done. Its hind flippers are off the ground, or are not stabilizing it. It's only the front flippers and the lower lobe of the tail. And so if it's at the wrong angle, it will flop up. Well, that's odd. I've never gotten it to angle like that. But it will flop over onto its chin. It is a little front heavy. But it works pretty fine. So, yeah, this is not a mosasaur, despite its appearance. It's actually a metriorhynchid, basically an aquatic crocodile. A crocodile that's best specifically evolved to live in the ocean. And that's why it looks like a mosasaur. Overall, the model is pretty decent, I'd have to say. The colors are pretty nice. There are some things that I think could change, specifically inside the mouth. It's got, way back there, it's got the teeth on the roof of the mouth, and, well, crocodiles didn't have those. That was a feature of mosasaurs only, so that's a problem. And another problem is with the paint job. They missed the eye socket on both eyes. Left side is a little bit better than the right, but it's not too terrible. It's not very noticeable from a distance. Detail-wise, it's pretty fine. The flippers are easily the best part detailed of this, the entire model, including on the like fingers or toes or whatever this thing really has under those flippers. The little claw nubs at the end are not painted, but that's pretty fine. It's a marine animal, so I can't complain much. The roof of the mouth is just the head sculpt color. The tongue and gum things in the back of the mouth are pretty nice colored. The head overall is a nice shape. There's a lack of osteoderms or scutes on it, but I think that's okay since it lived in the ocean. I don't think those crocodiles had these. The tail is a little bit too short and too downward turning, but that's probably to support it the way it's standing. And overall, it's not a terrible coloration. It's pretty good, but it's not very realistic in terms of counter shading. The underside is darker than the back, which is not how counter shading would work. The scan code is there. Articulation wise, this guy is pretty limited. It's a danger pack. It's not going to do a lot. The tail can twist in a 360 circle. There we go. I won't twist it all the way around, but it can. The front flippers can probably as well, most likely. The hind flippers also have a pretty good chance of them going in a 360. If, of course, the front flippers aren't going to get in the way. The head, neck joint can move up and down like that. And the mouth can close and open, and that's about it in terms of articulation. What I like what they did with the head sculpt in particular, only the front 6 teeth, both jaws counting, 3 on each, interlock, and the rest on the lower jaw are concealed inside the mouth when it is shut. That's a pretty cool detail, I have to say. But so yeah, that's Mattel's Danger Pack Dakosaurus. Honestly, I was not expecting an oceanic crocodile out of them to make, but even if it does look like a mosasaur, but it's not, it's honestly better than their mosasaur model in terms of both accuracy, since that thing is based on Jurassic World version, and, well, it's the closest thing we've gotten to a new mosasaur since Mosasaurus. But overall, yeah, this is actually a pretty good model. I don't really know of any other companies making Dakosaurus. They might. I think Geosaurus and Metriorhynchus are a little bit more likely, but overall, I do approve of this Dakosaurus model.